Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Tuesday, March 3rd, 2015. This is Texan News Service, Texan TV News from Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas, and I am Denise Harroff. Today's top story, in campus news, police are seeking arrest warrants for 2 suspects in a series of car burglaries on campus. The police said the suspects are university age but not Tarleton students. The department received a phone call early this morning and were able to locate the suspects. They were then able to determine that several vehicles had been burglarized. Texan News Service will keep you updated if we receive any more information. In other campus news, the Baptist Student Ministry, located just on the edge of campus, is planning their volunteer event, Beach Reach. Members of the Baptist Student Ministry are set to embark on a spring break mission trip on March 7th, returning on March 13th. They will be loading up in a van and heading to South Padre for this event. The Baptist Student Ministry regularly volunteers their time by hosting events like their well-known free lunches open to all students every Tuesday. They also spread their faith and set an example of their beliefs by hosting charitable events such as Greek lunch on Fridays, taking out the trash in the dorms on Mondays, and a worship service on Thursdays at 8 p.m. They are located off of Tarleton Street and McElhaney Street, across from Heritage Park. The BSM's Beach Reach focuses on college students during the break of spring break. Beach Reach leader Warren Etheridge said in a recent interview that their mission is to provide a service for those in need. The volunteers at Beach Reach will be giving rides to people in Padre over spring break so that they can get home safely. Etheridge said that they will be there to care for others. His description of Beach Reach is tat on steroids. The BSM hosts Beach Reach every year, and they look forward to a successful and safe spring break. In regional news, the City of Stephenville has announced that City Council will meet tonight for its regularly scheduled public meeting to hear citizen comments and several presentations. On the agenda, there are plans to hear from the City Planning and Zoning Commission about consideration of adopting an ordinance to change the requirements of local lots and yards. The City will also hear the Personnel Committee report about financial benefit services and 2 policies that they are being asked to consider: a request for approval of the grant application for the Police Department's body camera program, and a request for the approval of changes recommended to the operation of Splashville will be brought to the table tonight. The meeting will begin at 5:30 p.m. in Council Chambers at City Hall. And now, today's Texas, national, and international news from the Associated Press. In Texas news, officials say a woman and her grandson were able to safely make it out of a Dallas home before it exploded. Authorities responded to the blast yesterday evening after getting calls from nearby residents. While the unidentified elderly woman and her grandson did not appear to be injured, officials say they were taken to a hospital for precautionary reasons. The cause of the explosion is still being investigated. Jennifer Altieri, a spokeswoman for Atmos Energy Corporation, which provides natural gas to residential customers, says her company is working with local authorities to determine what caused the blast. Altieri said work crews would remain at the scene last night to perform a thorough and complete investigation of their system. In national news, Van Eaton Galleries says nearly 1,000 items, including a bird from the Enchanted Tiki Room and an original Pirates of the Caribbean skeleton, brought in $1.7 million during a weekend auction held online in Sherman Oaks, California. Bids came from around the world. The top seller was a green 1970s-era animatronic Tiki Room bird, which fetched $153,400. The 1967 Pirates skeleton, which holds a cutlass and chugs from a bottle, went for $129,800. Other items offered by the anonymous collector were the original Frontierland cigar store Indian, a 1960s Mark Twain riverboat life preserver, a doll from It's a Small World, and poster artwork for Captain EO. Prices included a buyer's premium, which is an additional charge on the winning bid. In international news, U.S. Vice President Joe Biden has arrived in Guatemala for a 2-day visit with Central American presidents to discuss funding priorities aimed at slowing migration. Last month, President Barack Obama included $1 billion for Central America in the budget request he sent to Congress. Through the proposed investment, the U.S. hopes to reduce the high level of migration from Central America to the United States that has occurred in recent years. Last summer, the U.S. saw numbers of immigrants, especially mothers with children, from Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador that overwhelmed U.S. immigration authorities in South Texas. Presidents of those countries are proposing projects that would spur economic development and improve security. Lack of economic opportunity and surging levels of violence in those countries drove many of the immigrants north. In sports news, Tarleton Athletics announced yesterday that the university's baseball schedule has been changed yet again due to unruly weather. Wednesday's game with St. Mary's was canceled, and the date of this weekend's home series with San Angelo was pushed to begin on Saturday instead of Friday. The game on Saturday will begin at 3 p.m. According to weather.com, today is cloudy and foggy with a high of 68 degrees. The wind is traveling at 5 miles per hour and there is 95% humidity. There is a 50% chance of rain tonight and the low is 50 degrees. Tomorrow, expect some freezing rain and sleet. The high will be 50 degrees with an 80% chance of rain. Now, to our feature interview with Leslie Clements of the Care Animal Rescue.
Hi, I'm Bailey Gregory, and I'm here with Leslie Clements, the board president of Care Animal Rescue. Hi, Leslie.
Hi.
So who do you have here with us today?
Today we have Jade.
And is Jade vaccinated?
Jade has been started on her vaccines. She's had her first 5-way vaccine and her first dewormer.
What about, is she spayed?
She's not spayed yet. We try to wait till they're 5 or 6 months to have them spayed.
And where did Miss Jade come from?
Jade actually is from the Dublin Animal Shelter.
Does she like other dogs?
She loves other dogs. She's currently in foster care with another dog named Mayday. It's a border collie, and they just run around playing all the time.
Oh, how fun.
Yep.
How old is Jade?
She's 12 weeks old. She was just started crate training, potty training, and she's doing well with both of those.
And what's Jade's adoption fee?
Her adoption fee is $10, and it comes with a low-cost voucher to have her spayed.
So if someone was interested in adopting Jade, how would they go about doing that?
They would need to contact the City of Dublin, and you can reach them at 254-445-3331, and then they can get you in contact with me or the animal control officer. We can contact her foster.
So why are the dogs already vaccinated?
It's important to vaccinate your dog against deadly diseases like parvo, lepto, rabies. So we like to start them as they need a series, so we like to start them as soon as we can.
Do you have any other animals or dogs up for adoption?
We do. Care has Bella, and Bella is about 1 to 2 years old. She is a spayed pit mix. We also have Cowboy. Cowboy is a border collie mix. He has a great smile, so when he runs around, he's got this wonderful smile. He's also neutered. We have Jimmy T. Jimmy T is a 2-year-old Australian Shepherd mix, and he's just got this look about him. He's my foster, so I see him every day, and he's awesome. He's just so much fun. And we have Happy. Happy's a donkey. He's looking for a home. We have Gretel, and we have Madre, and they are both Hansel, Gretel, and Madre were a trio that came in. Madre is the mom, and then Gretel's been adopted, and then we still have Hansel, and he's a Catahoula mix.
That's awesome. So you talked about parvo a little. Can you explain that some more for the people that don't know anything about it?
Parvo is a virus that actually dogs under the age of 1 year are more susceptible to, so they need a series of vaccines. 3, sometimes 4 vaccines that are called a DHLP or a 5-way or a 7-way. And what it does is it attacks it's like a stomach virus, a really bad stomach virus, and it gives them diarrhea, gives them vomiting, and they will dehydrate and eventually die. And they can catch it by being around other puppies that have it, going to parks and things that already have parvo in the ground. So anytime you get a puppy, if they haven't already had their shots, it's great to start them. You talk to your vet about that if you want to know more.
What breed is Jade?
we're guessing. She looks to be, we were told the mom is a cur, like a black-mouthed cur and red heeler, but we don't know what the dad is. She has a little shepherd look to her, you know, she almost has a little coyote wolf look. She's, right now she's a little sleepy.
Oh. So other than adopting, how can we help CARE?
You can go to careforrescue.com and we have a PayPal link and you can donate monetarily through the PayPal link. We also take donations of dog food, cat food, toys, treats, blankets, newspapers, crates, dog houses, those type things.
That's awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add about Jade or about CARE?
Just that Jade needs a home, someone who understands that she still has some puppy training to go through. And then this week is our 3rd annual CARES Run for the Rescue. And you can go to careforrescue.com, click on the links there to sign up to go run the 5K, the 10K, or the fun run. And then the money raised there is how we pay our bills throughout the year for vaccinating, when we donate vaccines to the Dublin shelter, or when we spay and neuter pets for people.
Awesome. If you want more information about CARE and the animals they have up for adoption, please visit careforrescue.com or follow CARE on Facebook. Back to you.
Thank you, Bailey, and thank you, Leslie and CARE, for being with us. Today's broadcast was produced by Bailey Gregory and Macy Michaelwitz. You can watch Texan TV News live Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. and on Northland Cable Channel 9. Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of Texan TV News on Facebook. I am Denise Harroff. Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.